how to avoid the second-headed monster, estate taxes. Oh my, the tax man cometh. Oh, hey there, elder law care warriors. Welcome to elderlawcare.com. I am elder law care attorney Patrick Kelleher, coming to you today to answer the question, what is the new Social Security bill proposed by a Minnesota representative to cut taxes on your Social Security benefits, specifically federal taxes? I'm going to answer that question today, folks. There's some good elements and benefits to that proposed tax cut. However, where do you think the other money is going to come from to cover that tax deficit? You may know me as the author of How to Avoid the Metaphorical Four-Headed Monster of Estate Planning and Elder Law on Amazon. How to Slay the Four-Headed Beast, which are the four big things: probate court, tax man, which we're going to talk about in a moment, financial creditors and predators, and potential long-term care costs in a nursing home private paying $15,000 per month or more in some states. Okay, folks? So today, folks, we're going to tackle the second-headed monster here, the tax man. I often say to our clients here at the Elder Law Care Center, and when we're teaching our educational elder law programs and workshops in the community, taxes come in all kinds of flavors, folks. Most of us are familiar with income tax, and then you have a thing called estate death tax in about 12 states in the country, and federally on all states. And then you have capital gains tax. Some states have inheritance tax as well. What we're talking about here today, folks, if you receive Social Security benefits, your Social Security benefits are typically taxed so long as you're making more than like $24,000 or $34,000 a year individually, and also taxed if you're making more than like $34,000 to $44,000 as a couple. Federal government assesses federal income tax on your Social Security benefits, okay? And you likely can see those figures when you're filing your annual 1040 income tax returns, okay? So you should research that a little bit, understand how much you're paying per year on federal estate tax on your Social Security benefits that you earned your entire lives working as an employee, okay? So this new tax here, they call it the You Earned It, You Keep It tax bill, okay? Introduced by a Minnesota representative named Angie Craig, and this is not the first time she proposed this bill to Congress to pass as a new law. And it sounds good on its face, where it would have some amazing outcomes financially. Number one, if the bill did pass, you would no longer be taxed on your Social Security benefits on a federal level, okay? By the way, most states do not have a state estate tax on Social Security benefits, but about 9 states do. But this is talking about the federal estate tax on Social Security benefits, okay? If the bill did pass, number one, it would reduce the federal deficit, the financial deficit, by like $9 trillion. And that's a huge number. And yes, that's T as in trillion dollars, okay? But you're like, from a practical standpoint, if they're reducing or doing away and eliminating federal estate tax on your Social Security benefits, how are they going to save $9 trillion? As you may know, current Social Security trust fund was proposed to be only viable until like 2034, okay, like 10 years from now. And if they eliminate the taxes, the federal taxes on your Social Security benefits, it would extend the current Social Security trust fund until like 2054. Again, another huge benefit. But again, where is the money coming from, okay? And this is the piece that you need to pay attention to. The money proposed is going to be reduced for lower income earners, and so they're getting a huge benefit. And then on the flip side, they're going to increase the federal tax on high earners. And they have some brackets there, up to $250,000 and less. And that number is not real firm because it's part of the proposed bill that would have to be agreed to. But any high earner out there, if this bill ever passed, you're going to be paying for the deficit. You're going to be paying the difference plus some, it appears, to do away with the federal government deficit of $9 trillion, and additionally to extend the Social Security Trust Fund from 2034 to 2054. Sounds amazing. but hold on to your wallets, folks, okay? The insider journalists researching this feel the bill will not pass because it doesn't have full agreement in the House and in the Senate in Congress. So bill likely will not pass, but wanted to bring this information to your attention because the government is looking for tax dollars to cover their deficits, okay? There's a lot going on in the world globally right now, and if you tune into the television, you know that very well. Federal government here in the US of A is supporting different interests throughout the globe, and that costs money and a lot of money. They need to get the tax dollars from the citizens. So pay attention, folks. Keep informed. If you found this information helpful, please scroll down, post a question, post a comment, and a member of our Elder Law Care team will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for joining us here today. Be sure, folks, to subscribe to our Elder Law Care channel because we will keep you updated on important elder law care matters as they come up in the industry and in the world. Thanks for joining us here today, folks, at elderlawcare.com.